My people been ballin', my team been ballin'. Canada 100, we use basic tools. Strategies moving where we gotta move. There wasn't no option, no time on the clock, and no setting it back, and we gotta get profit. I'm standing on top of the glory, the road. We was just rebels and do what was told. When they asked me how we leveled up without us getting stuck, we just muscled up. This game's been no one. Gotta tighten up, gotta muscle up, or you will get stuck in this game.
What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. I missed you all so much, and I hope you guys are all having an amazing day, because so am I. We got a package. Well, I'm having a good day. I hope you guys are having a good day. That's what I was trying to say. As you can clearly tell by the title or the thumbnail, which comes first, whatever you saw first, we got a package in the mail today, and it's something super excited, and yet again, another part for our 2024 S650. So first, before we do anything, I gotta pull the car out, and I'm gonna move it so I'm able to actually work on the car in here, rather than it being stuffed up against the wall right now. So let's take the car out, get a cold start for you guys, because I haven't driven this thing in almost 4 days now, 5 days, maybe even 6 days, and it definitely needs to be run for a little bit. So let's get the car started, because Texas Mustang Week is in 2 days. We're leaving in 2 days, and super excited. So this video is going up on Monday, and I'm either leaving Monday night or Tuesday. So I'm making this video Saturday night. So let's get a cold start. Let's get this thing going. Let's get into this video. RTR rear spoiler looked amazing. You know, we did the exhaust, we got the Cervini's 4-inch cowl hood up front, and I feel like we were still missing something that pretty much everyone does when they get these cars. We got an S550, an S197, an SN95, a Fox body. You know, Fox body, and it kind of varies, depends on your taste. For the S650, there's not a lot of aftermarket taillight suppliers out there. So I decided to reach out to Form Lighting, and me and Form Lighting are partnering up, and I'm throwing these things over onto the S650 because they look absolutely killer on these S650s. And Form Lighting, Diode Dynamics, if you guys haven't heard, they are killing the lighting industry right now, and honestly, I'd be silly to not get these guys, because this is going to look so good, and I'm super excited. You go from the S550 models or the Fox bodies or even the new Edges, installation process is pretty straightforward, but on the S650s you do have to remove the rear bumper, and I'll show you guys how to do everything you need to do so you can install these taillights on your S650. Do I unbox these first, or I mean, we definitely unbox them, right? Here is the moment of truth. Taking a first look. I haven't been able to pull these out yet. Oh yes, oh yes. Oh yeah, those look pretty good. That's gonna look sick on the red. These things are going to look sick, dude. Oh, I'm so excited. I am so excited. We needed taillights so bad. Here's the adapters that we need. Throw those in there. That is going to look killer on the red. That is gonna look so awesome. And to think how far Form and Diode has come. Paul McCain, the founder of Diode Dynamics, started in his garage, and they've come so far, and this is just amazing. Diode Dynamics has such a great team going on over in Missouri, and to the team that was helping me, the social media team, you guys are awesome as well. I appreciate you guys, the responsiveness, the support. It's amazing. So to be accepted into the Diode Dynamics Ambassador Program, it's pretty awesome, because there's a great team over there right now between ambassadors, content creators, and just the Diode Dynamics team. Guys, future me stopping in, just saying hi to you guys, because I do want to remind you, use code ThefullEffect on Diode Dynamics and Form Lighting and receive your free shipping on any order that you place. In a couple hours, we're gonna be leaving for Texas Mustang Week. I'm super excited. My face is all shiny. I just got done cleaning myself up so I look presentable down in Texas. And I am super excited to come meet you guys, hang out with you guys, and we're going to have an absolute blast. That being said, let's get back in the video. I hope you guys enjoy. I love you guys. Doses. So if you've ever removed a bumper on an S550 and S650, it's pretty much going to be the same for the rear. especially if you've done front bumper before. It's pretty much gonna be the same for the rear. Pop these screws out along the inner fender well. We're gonna pop the inner fender well out, and once we get up here, there's nuts that hold, you know, this seam right here. There's bolts that hold this seam together. Here to this side, remove the inner fender well, do the same exact thing, and you can use one person, you can use 2 people. Either way, you can get this done yourself if you don't have that extra hand. First start by removing this under tray. I mean, you can really remove this under tray, or you could just unbolt it and drop it down. Either way, whatever you prefer to do. I guess this is a sign that I haven't cleaned my car in a while. If that's what the universe is showing me. You can kind of see how this tray kind of just shakes, and you're gonna notice there's a lot of rocks in here, so you are gonna make a mess. But now we have the bottom of the bumper detached. You're going to take this center bolt out from the tray, and then you have push pins down here in the center. Go ahead and take a flathead screwdriver, pop this pin out, and just pop it out like so, and lose it under the car. Eey. Come here, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Go underneath the body panel pin and pull it out. Sorry if I'm breathing in your guys' face or ear, whatever, yep, in your face. Just so happen to have a 10mm on my ratchet, so I don't know why I'm doing it this way, but I'm just going with it now. Alright guys, so next, what we're gonna do, if you haven't gotten your trim removal tool by now, go ahead and get your trim removal tool. Oh, I just launched that into the car. Alright guys, so grab your ratchet or whatever you're using and start removing the bolts in the inner fender well. I did put a little extension down just to get into this bottom crevice here. Just makes your life so much more easier. Let the fender well is open, kind of just grab it and just tuck it back out of the way like so. You're gonna come in, you're gonna have a bolt right here, and you're gonna have a bolt down here. Then we're gonna come up along the side and you're gonna have a bolt right here. All 7mm again, and be careful with this one, you don't rub the paint off on the side here. So for these bottom 2 ones, I did throw on a little bit bigger of an extension. So just give us a little bit more room to work with here. Do it like so. Like so. And we'll just pop the clips up all the way along on either side whenever we're ready to do it. We're not ready because we gotta do the other side. So repeat these steps on the other side and then you'll be ready to remove the bumper. And same thing over here. I already removed the screws so I don't bore you guys. Same exact process on the other side as we're doing over here. And now, once you finally have everything removed, gently, come up and just pull on the tabs like so, and repeat on the opposite side. And I also forgot to mention, while we have this off, come down to the bottom really quick and pop these tabs out down here. Shimmy it around, pop that one out, and then repeat on the other side. Guys, be very gentle. You don't want to have to get a whole new bumper, so pretty much do this by yourself. What I'm going to do, move all this stuff out of the way. Alright, so you kind of slide it back to where you can see the tabs underneath the taillights start coming out. We're going to do the same exact thing. While you're still holding the bumper up from touching the ground, come in and undo this wiring harness right here. And now, once you have the entire bumper off, lay it somewhere where it's not going to get scratched, and don't hurt it. Look at us go. Now we're getting places. Now we're getting somewhere. Got the bumper off over there. And we are now ready to start removing the OEM taillights and putting the aftermarket Diode Dynamics form lighting taillights in. You're going to pop out the liner in the trunk. So just boom. Take that one out there. You're going to take this one out here. You're going to come up here to the cargo net holders that are in the back. You're going to loosen these like so. We're going to do the same on this side. Separating each side to its own respectful side. Boom. Alright, and now what we're going to do, you're going to slide it out from underneath the weather stripping, like so, on either side. Push out. Push out. Boom. You see these tabs here? Kind of locked in, so whenever I'm pushing out, I'm kind of pulling up at the same time as well. And there's that. What we're going to do, you're going to have one bolt on this outer part of the taillight kind of assembly here. Second one and the third one. Grab your 8mm and then ever so slightly take them off because they are going to fall. So just be very careful and make sure you're watching where they go. If you do let them drop, like so. So we know those go to the outer part. Boom. And boom. Alright, so I want to show you guys something that's a little odd that I've never really ran into. It could just be a me issue or it could just be a manufacturing issue. But this bolt doesn't actually spin. To give you guys a better representation of what's happening here. Hopefully it's not, quality's not too bad. I'm trying to get the light out. But it spins with the thread, and that's not supposed to do that. So, go ahead and keep the wrench on there. And we're gonna put the pliers up and twist both in opposite directions. Alright guys, so after you remove the 8mm bolts from here, here, and in the bottom corner, come on around, have the light kind of showing you. You're going to push on this white clip here from the inside. So drop you down there. There you go. That little clip there, you have to push through. And don't break it. Apply pressure from the inside. I'm going to gently pull from the outside. That should not be that hard. Holy moly. Okay. Well. So I showed you guys how I got these two bolts off. Perfectly fine, no issue. You come over here, you're missing something. Alright, so once you have your taillight unplugged, hold the taillight up, reach on in, fish through your plug, fish through the plug, and there you go. Now your taillight's out. You can kind of see even these threads kind of came out of the taillight, but they were not as bad as the one that was supposed to go in here that is still in the car. So if your taillight, you know, assembly also seized to the car, your bolt is seized, you're gonna run some pliers out here. Now that we can access it, and we're gonna run the 10mm wrench over here until we can actually start unthreading by hand. Our next step is to pull up on this plastic trim piece here, and our magnet that is usually on this part that we're supposed to slide out is still in the car. So why is my camera not focusing? But yeah, there we go. But yeah, pull up on the plastic trim piece here, and we'll separate it from one person. And I cannot do things with one hand. All right, guys. So once you removed your magnet, you're just simply going to slide it back into place over here. And you're probably wondering what these adapters are for. If you have a production model that was made after February 2024, you're gonna line it up like so, and all you gotta do is click it in, and you are good to go. Now we are ready to reinstall the new taillight onto our car. I almost forgot before we do that. So we're gonna start with this end. Boom. Make sure the middle's lined up. Boom. The end's lined up. Put the end in. Boom. You're ready to go. Before you mount anything, make sure this grommet seats just like it's supposed to. All right, guys, so you see before we're installing, our grommet is sitting flush. Hold it in place. Why are you holding it in place? Just slide one of your bolts in. I'm going to put this one on top so I have as much access as I possibly can. Make sure you're pushing on in. Now we're ready for installation. This is the one that was going to have issues, but it's threading on perfectly fine, which is great. Which hopefully means it was just the threads on the OEM taillights. And now that we are reinstalling, started tightening the top one, going down to the bottom one, and then we're gonna go to the one in the back just to kind of even out the installation. So we're kind of even on all ends. Guys, so now we're gonna grab our harness after we have everything nice and snug. And all you're going to do is put this side to the right. So this red part is gonna be facing you. And then we're going to slide down. Everything's gonna be into place. And now, for the moment of truth. I'm going to pull the wrap off. That looks super, super good with the red, by the way. Now that we are done with this side, I'm going to line up the tabs for the inner slots there. And we're going to push the white clip. We're going to push that white clip that is there in. And you should just have to give it a nice little push. And we're going to start threading these bolts back in. So first and foremost, you're just gonna line them up and just get them started by hand. I create a bad habit, so just tighten everything in by hand. That way you don't cross-thread anything and you don't break anything. Now all three of them are in, just go ahead and snug them up. The thread on these is not long, so it will not take too long. All right, guys, time to repeat the steps on this side now. We're pretty much gonna go over the same exact way we did the other side, just a little bit quicker. Now that we know what we're doing and what to kind of expect, kind of just move along through here. And you're gonna go ahead, like I said, push through from the other side and pop that pin out. I quite literally have never had this happen before, but it's each and every single bolt now that literally just is not a part of the taillight. Or just doesn't want it. I don't know. This is weird. This is really weird. All right, guys, and like I said, February 2024 and newer. Square part to the top, plug the adapter in, take the square part up, plug the adapter in, bam, done. Now we gotta get those bolts out so we can use them for here because those studs are now in the way. Do not forget to transfer over your top piece. Boom, 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 maybe. Boom. We're finally able to go ahead and fish the new harness through. Just push the grommet in. Go ahead, line everything up. All right, guys, it is the moment of truth. Okay, all right. That's nice. That's nice. They look so good. Oh yeah. All right. Now to show you guys how to get the bumper and everything else back on, and that guy that's hanging over there. Grab the black trim piece again and line these tabs up that are on the back. Line them up, boom, and you'll hear a click like so. Press on this tab, make sure that tab is in, and then we're going to run these in by hand again. All right, so I kind of have the bumper just sitting on a little bit to kind of give you a visual. All the tabs are in, besides these one. Just pop them in like so. It's lined up, so all you gotta do is kind of just nudge it in. This side is now buttoned up. As long as your side markers are on, you know your harness is plugged in and there's no issues. And then these hooks here wrap into these outlets here. So, show you guys, line them up like so. You kind of just start bringing everything in and push down, push down, push down. Make sure this is all the way down, especially for your latch. So just give it a nice firm push. And then you're going to, like I said, grab your netting holders and start snugging them down. Alright guys, so like I said before, all three of these shorter bolts are going to be the ones that go up top, the clamps here, and then the two inner ones, the bottom and the top one. When pushing the bumper in, make sure it goes into the middle so it creates a sandwich. So that way it actually clamps down and actually holds like it's supposed to, and the body line is actually straight like it's supposed to be. Now remember, when you're buttoning up, you're going underneath the side marker and you're doing the top hole, bottom hole, and then up on the body line. And then I'll show you guys how to do the fender well one more time. Next, pull your fender liner in, grab your body clip, and find the hole, slide that one in. Start throwing your fender liner in by hand. One. And the second one is kind of tricky, so put the screw on the extension, slide the extension in with the screw, and then make sure it's lined up back in there. All right guys, after you're done buttoning up the fender well, come on down, back underneath, and back in over here, sandwich it down. We're good to go for this side, and now all we have to do is button up the center and we are done. When you button up the center, just make sure your bumper lines up with everything else and you will be good to go. All right, here we go. Hey, you already opened the car.
I'll shut it, sorry.
Oh man.
Sorry. I was trying to put the stuff in for you.
Not fun. I can't find my keys, dude. Why'd you do that?
Oh, they look really good. That's
Oh
cool.
yeah. That's gonna look so cool at night. What is up, you guys? Good morning. The energy is up. We're here. I got a good night's sleep. I'm a little sore from rolling around last night. Install was like really short and sweet and all that fun stuff, but I am super excited to get this car out. We're gonna clean it eventually. Alyssa's family is in town. They're visiting, so we're going to meet up with her family. We're gonna take the car out, and I'm gonna find some spots to take pictures with the car because this thing looks absolutely sick. Especially like I'm going over the footage right now of pulling the car out and in and doing the cold start and all that. And the car looks so good, and these taillights are gonna make it look so much better. I like the smoked ones for sure. They actually complement the car really good.
Yeah.
Let me I'm gonna start the car real quick so you can you get back here and get the cold start real quick. I'm gonna go see what it looks like in the daylight. Oh my gosh, they look so sick. Oh my god, that is so. Oh yeah. All right, let's go get pictures and stuff. Oh, it's not a crazy video, and it's just an installation video, and you know, kind of showing off the car, but I'm super excited, especially for Mustang Week, because the car looks really good. Especially for only being able to do everything in a month, and all the issues and all the obstacles and everything we overcame. So I'm super excited. Yeah. So again, huge thanks to Diode Dynamics, Form Lighting. The ambassador program they have over there is great. I really appreciate you guys. Just giving a kid like me a chance, you know? And yeah, follow your dreams, chase your dreams, do what makes you happy. because life is really too short, and do what you love. And this is what I love. I'm super excited. So yeah, we're gonna go get pictures and everything. This is the first time driving the car in about a week or so. So make sure everything's pretty much good for us to take this 1,300-mile road trip to Texas. It's not a crazy video, something to get out there, especially while we're on the road trip, because I want our weekly uploads to be normal. We're also going to be recording the 1,300-mile road trip, so there's going to be a road trip vlog, and then there's going to be all the Mustang Week vlogs, and I'm going to probably do each event in its own video. So I have a lot of editing, and I have a whole lot of stuff to do, so be patient with me, bear with me, because it's going to be awesome. Especially me working constantly and doing everything else right now. Just a lot of time is being dedicated to work, and you know, I'm trying to squeeze everything in between. So I'm making things work and I'm making things happen, and it couldn't be any better. This thing looks so sick. What? Oh my god. Guys, just look at it. Sheesh. It looks absolutely insane. I love it. There was a bunch of cars coming, so I wasn't trying to be all up in the way with the video, but oh my god, the car looks so good. So I'm gonna put the pictures in this video, obviously, because you guys deserve to see too. If you don't follow me on Instagram's gonna see them first, because those videos are those pictures are definitely getting edited and going up right away. I'm in love with the car. I'm in love with the car. Next, we gotta do wheels.
Oh gosh.
We gotta do wheels next, then we gotta finish the RTR kit, and this car will be looking right. Maybe even wrap the car down the road. I'm glad we got the hood painted and everything. That car looks magnificent. So I'm super excited. You know, for only having a month to do things, like I said, there's only so much I could do, but we did. We dumped a lot of money into this car in a matter of a month. So it's definitely worth it. So I'm super excited. But yeah, simple, short, sweet video for you guys. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all so much for all of the support. But yeah, I'm gonna go swimming and get my vacay on, and we'll be good to go.
You got some catching up to do.
About what?
You're tan.
I do. Alyssa is very tan already, and I'm no way, shape, or form tan.